Prichard. Today we have Dave with us. Dave, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm Dave Prichard. I work within the Lincoln Academy of Learning and Teaching. I've been at the university for just over 10 years, so quite a long career so far, and love it. Love working here. Had a few roles here since I've been here, but very much enjoying the one that I've got at the moment.
So what's your current role at the moment?
So I'm Head of Administrative Support for LALT, and basically we're a projects team. So we do a whole bunch of different types of projects, from student engagement through to pop-up projects, like looking at things like personal tutoring and developing those things. We run support for the Higher Education Academy, which is a recognition scheme for teaching staff. We look after the Teaching Excellence Framework and support senior management in how that's devolved within the university. We look after the National Student Survey, which is, as a third year, you'll find out all about that in the coming year. And lots of different things, but really my passion is student engagement. That's the big one.
Brill. So how did you find yourself at Lincoln then?
Oh, that's a good question. So I guess it starts with the fact that my partner got her job here, so she lectures in English here, and this is 11 years ago now. And we had always thought that we would like to move out of London, and so her role came up at Lincoln, and literally 3 or 4 weeks later, after she got her job, a job came up for internal communications, and I was doing that in my job in London.
Meant to be.
Meant to be. So I applied for it, got it, and found myself here, and we've been living here ever since. Just love the city. It's just such a welcoming city. And we were really ready to live somewhere new, I think, because I think, London's quite intense, so we were ready for a nice, welcoming, sort of cosy spot to make home.
So it suited your needs then?
Absolutely.
Brilliant. How does your role affect students then at the moment?
Well, I guess in lots of different ways. So through the student engagement work that we do, we run a number of projects such as personal tutoring, peer mentoring, but we're perhaps most excited around some project work that we've been doing with the Students' Union, where we've been working in partnership with them around their academic opportunities and ensuring that we're working together as one student engagement voice, I suppose. So those opportunities will vary. So they're all fundamentally around the principle of student as producer, which you will have heard of. But broadly speaking, this is about engaging students and involving students in every part of university life. So that's very dear to my heart. But the other work that we do is really about how we can support academics in their work, so that they can continue to develop and become really exceptional teachers. So we're all within the learning environment, and students and academics are all learning themselves all the time. So what we do is we try and encourage lots of what we call CPD, or continuing professional development opportunities for staff who may want to focus on things that they've not really done before. So that obviously then impacts on students, because hopefully then they get a more rounded experience.
So how do you find your lap went then?
Pretty good. I think it was really good for about 95% of it. Then it was spectacular. So it would be really interesting to see what the last 5%, if you would just take that out and move it to one side, what the lap would have looked like. But I genuinely feel it probably reflects my VR driving ability.
Which is pro, of course.
Let's
see how it looked then. How did you find it then? Because it's like your first proper time in sort of VR, isn't it?
It is incredibly realistic when you're in there. I think the fact that the chair is moving so much, and also I'm just not used to that kind of gear system. It was just brilliant fun. I love it. It was excellent. I'm going to get one at home.
Just put it in, just like get rid of the sofa and just have that in there.
We don't need a cat at all. The cat can go and be replaced by a virtual driving thing.
You have to have your priorities set, really, didn't you?
It does look remarkably slow when you're going around. It's just like, I'm sure this is at least 60. Is there a speed limit that you should be going around?
I'm not sure. I feel like it's just within your control. I feel like if you go too fast, obviously you might die, but
It's all looking remarkably smooth right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's be honest. It's looking.
This is pro.
It's looking professional.
Yeah.
Look at that corner. In at the apex. Lovely.
oh, look at that.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's
Absolutely.
true, but I've heard people say things like
I feel like we
that.
should just go with it.
Um,
No one's going to question
no,
it.
it's gonna question that. That looks a little bit slow, although I might say sort of just nip the curve there.
Yeah.
That's,
At least you
that's
didn't spin
good.
off. That's
Yeah,
this is progress.
not at this point anyway.
From what I saw in the practice labs, this is a lot better.
Yeah, 3-minute practice lap. That was pretty special.
That was really something.
The thing is though, and I think perhaps this might not be the case with all the drivers. There is a bit of me that wants to take in the countryside when you're going around. So here, for example, it's nice just to sort of see what's going on in the
was that
foliage.
what
I
you
missed
were doing?
something, so I needed to come back, just check
Oh,
it out
yeah,
again.
yeah.
Here's one more look, lovely.
Oh, I love that.
Look at that donutting. I mean,
That is superb. That really is.
it was all going so well.
Give the crowd what they want. That's what I'm saying.
They loved it.
They loved
on
it,
the
absolutely
last
loved
corner
it.
as well.
Yeah,
Like, Dave's
treat
got us
them.
in the bag.
So where do you think you've placed on our board then?
It's difficult. I think it's definitely here. I don't think you need to move anything around.
Are you sure?
Which is good because in many ways I was thinking about for you guys having to mess around with the board. So,
Yeah, of course.
I genuinely think if I hadn't double donutted, and let's
like a
be
triple,
honest,
maybe.
one donut is never enough. That I will be quite firmly here, for which I'm sure Sam will be most grateful.
Okay, well, I can tell you, you've done it in 2 minutes. Oh,
Oh really?
62. So
No
you are
way.
just there.
That's a miracle.
Look at that, you've actually got to third place.
That's a miracle. How bad was Sam?